Authorities in Tunisia continue to face challenges posed by the growing number of migrants arriving in the North African country. Recent statistics show that the number of undocumented migrants bound to Europe has increased. Thus, local authorities are worried about the situation. While urging the government to improve its surveillance along the coastal line, migration experts express concern over the rising number of people attempting to get to Europe via the Mediterranean. Let's have more details of that in this report.
7,745 Tunisians reached the Italian island of Lampedusa in July and August. Meanwhile, 8,939 had been prevented from continuing their crossing.
The recent data shows that the Tunisian approach is based on preventing migrants from reaching Italian shores by intercepting boats. Tunisia is using a purely security strategy to please the EU, but this does not solve the problem. The inefficient approach has exacerbated the crisis and the human tragedy.
Some 570 deceased and missing persons have been reported on the Tunisian coast. They represent 50% of the total number of deaths in the central Mediterranean route and 1/3 of the reported deaths in the whole Mediterranean Sea.
The state needs to put in place an urgent plan for search and rescue missions along the Tunisian coastline. The number of migrants who are declared dead or lost is on the rise, while the families here in Tunisia and other African countries don't have an answer on the fate of their children. Recovering the bodies of migration victims is the least to do.
Tunisia's Red Crescent says more than 2,600 minors and 640 women have crossed the Mediterranean this summer. More than 500 families from Tunisia and sub-Saharan Africa have reached Europe after a long and risky migration journey.
Tunisia has become the official gateway for undocumented African migrants who dream of a better life in Europe. The Tunisian Red Crescent urges civil society and the international community to intervene because the flow of migrants is unbelievable, especially in this period. The situation is chaotic and very dangerous.
Tunisian NGOs have revealed that 12% of irregular migration operations are carried out by land and 87% by sea. Recent statistics show that at least 5,800 migrants entered Serbia irregularly during the first 8 months of 2022 to continue their route on foot to reach Western Europe. Migration analysts say that 42% of the irregular migrants who have reached Europe from Tunisia in September are Tunisians, while 57% are from sub-Saharan Africa. Young people, women and children are fleeing poverty, as well as political instability and insecurity in the region.